Hi, everyone. Yeah, who wants to play some golf? Who has done? Who's been to a previous async JavaScript golf? Cool. So a few people, but lots not. Who knows what JavaScript golf is? Cool, same people, good. I noticed I think there's at least one person who's been before but doesn't know what it is, so that's always good. JavaScript Golf is a programming game where we have various problems, and the object is to solve them in as few characters as possible. So basically, you're being asked to write the kind of code you should never, ever write in anywhere else. You are free to do the most disgusting, horrible things, all the things that you want to do with your code, but you just really shouldn't. So it can be fun. Hopefully we're going to try and make it so there's a little bit for different people, because obviously at the top end of people who do a lot of this kind of stuff, there's all kinds of tricks and lots of stuff you can do. But yes, it really depends on how much of this kind of stuff you've done before, whether you just try and solve the problem and just don't worry about how long your code is, to if you're obsessing over whether you can get one more byte off by abusing something in the JavaScript interpreter. So I think we've got everyone split up into tables, into teams. Yes, we do need to get people onto Wi-Fi.
It is Runway East Brighton guest, or EM guest, and it is Y Fight Club. That's capital W, capital F, capital C, with no spaces. So that's Y Fight Club. So Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi means Fight Club.
Yeah. In order to play, like at least one person in each team is going to need a laptop, and that laptop is going to need to be connected to the internet. If you have problems with that, let us know, and we'll hopefully make that work. We're trying the teams thing this time. So the idea is it might be a bit more fun to work on it together. Let's see how this works. We can always change it up if it's not working, and you're very welcome if you want to get out your own laptop and go solo. That's fine as well. Do try it. Let's try and bring everyone along. Let everyone have some input and some enjoyment. Cool. Also, the other thing I should say is this is all put together in quite a short time. So if I look like I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to remember all the stuff that I set up last year, then no, I'm a professional. That's not at all true. Right. So let's do some golfing. So we have a sort of a leaderboard and a system that will give you the problems. So if everyone who has a laptop, if you open up and go to asyncgolfpros.ngrok.io. I have put a QR code there, but honestly, this is a laptop thing. You're going to be writing code. I mean, you can do it on your phone if you want. I mean, I think you get extra points if you manage to complete any problems on your phone. I did actually test the things I added yesterday to it. I tested them. Did some responsive CSS, sort of, but yeah. So I'm going to replace that in a minute with the screen on here, and then everyone will be able to see the leaderboards up on there.
Tom, are we going to encourage we've basically got 3 teams here, I would say. So are we going to encourage 3 submissions?
Yeah. So that's the idea. That's at least what we're going to try.
You can all so if you've got a few laptops on the table, you can all have a sort of go and be creative, but then one of you is chosen to submit the solution.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to submit your own solutions, you can do that as well. It doesn't matter. Anything goes. But yeah, that's the general idea. Yeah, let's yeah, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, and in terms of rules, you looking stuff on the internet is really encouraged. Using ChatGPT is fine. Anything really. The one thing I would recommend is don't just look for solution to code golf for this problem. I mean, if you want to, you can, but probably it would be a bit boring. But yes, no one has all of the knowledge of all of the dark corners of JavaScript just in their head to be able to solve these things without looking up stuff. So yeah, don't feel that's a failure. It's just like regular programming. You're expected to look up stuff and copy stuff off the internet. Right, so I'm going to move this up here. Okay, so here we are, and we have the URL still up here if you need to get it. Don't put in #refresh, otherwise it will refresh every few seconds and you'll lose your work. The idea, I just added that feature just a minute ago. The idea is that that will keep updated on the screen up there. So I'm going to start with we have a really simple one that we start with. If I can just find it. Cool, I've got multiple ones with the same name. That's cool. Right. So usually I start with a hello world thing, and this is mostly just to everyone to just figure out how to write some JavaScript, how to submit it. I have this time modified it a little bit so there is an opportunity to get a better score. But still, the first thing you should do is just don't think about getting a short thing. Just figure out how the basics of the game. So start game, and has anything happened? No, nothing has happened. Cool. Okay. Yes. So if you look on your own screens, they probably are working better than mine. Oh, and just so we have just with the caveat that I added this yesterday in a spare time, so it might be broken, but you've now got two choices of ways to submit. You can upload a file, or you can go to click web editor, and that will let you just type directly into it. Okay. So yeah, we got a range of scores. Was anyone just about to submit or anything? And we all good? We all happy? Oh yeah. I mean, you do actually have to solve the problem. Yeah. It is in strict mode, yes. Yeah, that does restrict you a little bit. So I'm gonna stop this round, which I think I do by pressing this button. So if you refresh the screen now, it's now possible to see the entries. Who is James? Oh, James H. I was like, who's James? James. James, is that okay if we have a look at your entry? Can everyone see that? Yes. There we go. So yeah, James has used a default argument to a function as a way of getting a variable without having to type let, which would have cost 3 characters. So instead of that, he's just because he knows the function is going to be called without any arguments. He just sort of gets a free variable there, and then just repeat it 3 times. So yeah, did anyone have any other ideas for solving this that they thought might do better? I mean, I'm asking this. This is the best solution that I know of. So, cool. So, how do I get back to here? Right. Oh, God, no, I've made everything really, really big now. Debiggen. There we are. Cool. Oh, shit. Yes. Yeah. How did Team ChatGPT do?
Not quite. It worked.
Let's have a look. Yeah. I mean, it's. Yeah. You might want to tell ChatGPT that it's allowed to use ES6 features. That might because it's used the old JavaScript function things which costs you a few extra characters. But yeah, not bad.
Can we have a look at all the others?
Yeah, sure. I think they're going to be pretty similar. So yeah, we have another of the same thing from Three Noobs. Well done. Script Kiddies. So is it all right if we have a look at your solution? So yeah, the repeat function, which. Yeah, no, and that's also a pretty good solution, right? And also, here where they have a one argument function, because one argument function you can drop the brackets, so you save a character over having a no argument function. So yeah, that's pretty good. So Niall and team, cool. Okay, yeah, that's the same one. That makes sense. And cool, and yeah, and then another one just returning the thing, which totally makes sense. And again, here you could save one character by using that trick where you take a single argument. Cool. So, and then I'm curious what Jake was trying to do. Cool. Right. So let's try another problem, shall we? Let's try this one. So we had about 10 minutes in the last one in 2 5-minute increments. I'm gonna put 10 minutes for this one. Let's see how we do. And I will try and warn you a little bit near the time. Let's see. So starting another one. If you refresh your pages now, you should. Right. So all this is asking you to do is return a function where it's given true or false, and it returns y or n. Cool. How's everyone feeling? We all done then? Cool. Yeah, we don't need to spend longer on it than it takes to reach our equilibrium. So let's stop that and refresh the page. And yeah, you now are able to click and view solutions. So yeah, how did everyone find that? Is it working okay?
The word on the street is that as soon as Noel figured out how to do it, then everyone was like, there's a way.
Yes, it does help to have an existence proof. So let's start with ChatGPT. So yes, that's a good first solution. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. For some reason, yeah, like that could be a let. I guess ChatGPT feels very strongly about constant variables. Cool. Who wants to, I'm assuming these are all roughly the same. Who wants to volunteer? All right. Cool. Yep. So yeah, same again. Saving a character there. Yeah. All good. How do you save one character off that though? How do you do it? I'm assuming it was Niall first, right? So let's look at Niall's solution. There we go. Shall I? Does everyone see what's going on there? What Niall is doing is he's taking the Boolean, so true or false, and he is forcing it into to be a number instead. So in JavaScript, when you have the unary plus operator, that's expecting anything after it to be a number, and if it's not, it just makes it a number because hey, it's JavaScript, anything goes. So yeah, the plus turns the true or false into a number. True becomes 1, false becomes 0, and we are then indexing into a string. Index 0 is n, index 1 is y, and there we are. We end up with yes or no. Cool. Yeah, so there's a fun little kind of like aha solution to that one. I'm assuming the other results were the same. Yeah, I don't. With these easier questions, there isn't a huge universe of of good solutions. Let's see. Let's try something with a little bit more to do in it. So let's try this one. Oh, I'm still very confused about the two screens, where they are. Okay, so this one is word count. So we want to write a function that takes a string of text and returns the word count. Words are sequences of sequences of characters that are not only made up of spaces and punctuation. They're separated by any number of spaces, and we want to count the number of them. Okay, in the last 30 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. Someone going to sneak in with 37 at the last second? Probably not, but oh. Is my laptop even going to be able to turn back on again? Hey, there we go. Do you know? Okay, I'm assuming. Is anyone like getting ready for a last second submission? I'm going to say not. So shout if you are. Right. Let's have a look at the solutions to this. So yeah, how did everyone find this one? I think the wording of the question left a lot to be desired. To be honest, I apologize for that. I don't know where this one came from actually. But all the ones I'm using are meant to be ones I'm vetted, but yeah, I didn't do a very good job on this one. But anyway, it looks like you guys managed to do something anyway. So again, I think let's always start with ChatGPT. It's not a bad solution, yeah. So what's happening here? It's splitting it on any number of spaces. So it will ignore multiple runs of spaces. That's good. And then it's checking for each potential word. Does it have a word character in it? So \W is like any word character. I mean, in this case, it just means letters, and that's fine. And it's testing it, and then we end up with then an array of just the words by this definition, and we get a length. Yeah, that seems like a good solution, but it seems like some people did better. So let's see how they did that. There we go. Who wants to? We got 3 38s here. Let's have a look at one of these. Who was up first with the 38? All right, let's look at Team Niall. Again, embiggen. So, what have we got here? Right, so we're I don't actually know what you're doing there.
So okay, so S is the string, and then string.match, that's matching all occurrences of whatever you pass the string.match. And in this case, it's a global regular expression, global with the G on the end right there. And then inside of the regular expression, there's a character set with the square brackets there. And what that does is it will match anything within that set in any order as well. It doesn't have to maintain that order. And then what \W does is it's any word character, so anything from A to Z, lowercase and uppercase, and then 0 to 9, as well as underscore as well. And then I'm just adding the hyphen as well as the apostrophe in that character set as well to match everything there. And then the plus is 1 or more times as well. And then the length of the amount of sort of matches that I get.
Cool, well done. The other 38s, are they different? Should we have a look? Let's see if they're. I'm imagining that probably the solutions are fairly similar, but let's have a look. James, is yours the same solution or it's identical? Cool.
It's the same as well, 3D.
Cool. Nice. Cool. Okay, great. No. Well done, everyone. One thing I forgot at the beginning. I should say I didn't write this software. This is written by Manchester JS. I've hacked on it and broken it in all kinds of ways over the years that we've been using it. But some number of years ago, I went to a bar camp in Manchester and met some people from Manchester JS, and they showed me their cool JavaScript golf like leaderboard thing. And yeah, we've been using that ever since. So thank you, Manchester JS. They have, I think, I can't remember if we pulled in stuff from their upstream at some point. So we're forks from them on GitHub. They've probably been updating it. I've been updating it with random shit. Jake has done a lot of stuff on it as well. It's one of those things that you just sort of mold into whatever you need for each game.
Can we see Jake's one actually?
Oh yeah, I am mad. I'm going to guess again. It's a similar solution. Oh, but he used split rather than using match with G, so he had to take the -1, and that cost him the win. I actually didn't know that calling match with a global regex returns an array. Like I'm used to Python, where there's a separate function to do that. Hey, the things you find out, right, while golfing. Cool. Let's do another one. I wrote down which one. I'm going to do another one that's hopefully a fairly quick one. So I might make it a little bit less time for this one. But I just think that I've got a run of a few that work fairly well together. So let's. How much time have we got left? Oh, we haven't got that much time. I'm gonna do a 5-minute one. I might extend the time if it turns out that this is not really quick and easy. Who knows? Let's find out. This is a question that I've actually written, so I am entirely responsible for this one at every level, rather than just failing to check it properly. Cool. So write a function that, given the strings or strigens, as I've written, yes or true returns the Boolean true, but when given no or false, it returns false. And I've given 5 minutes, but let's see if we can get some solutions to that in that time. 30 seconds. Come on, teams. There are characters to be shaved here. Oh, don't let ChatGPT beat you. Cool, and there we go. Yep. So I think the much shorter time this time, but yeah, we got quite a spread of results.
Should we still start with ChatGPT?
I think we should. Well.
Yeah.
Let's start with ChatGPT again, and let's see. It seems like. So how is right? Make that a bit bigger. Right. So how has ChatGPT solved it? Cool. So ChatGPT has made the realization that you don't need to check for the whole thing because we're only being given 4 strings. So you can just check, does it have Y or T in it? Because no and false don't have Y or T in them. So if it has Y or T in it, it's true. Otherwise, it's not true. So that's a pretty good solution. Let's see. Has anyone else got any different kind of solutions? Before let's save script kiddies for last, because that is a big difference there. James, can we look at yours? So yes. What's happening here? Okay, so we're constructing an object with keys yes and the array of t.
No, that's the value of t.
Oh yes. Oh, and t is yes. So yeah, okay. So you have an object with a string key of yes and a key of t of true, which gets stringified. Then you look it up. And you negate it. No, you don't negate it. You just so you double negate it. So the 2 exclamation marks are negation and negation, which means which forces it into a Boolean, but ends up with the same. So that lookup on that object is going to give you either true or undefined, and then negation will give you either true or false. And there we are. You have a solution. But
I suspect James wins the only shippable code.
I mean, I don't know which code base you're but yeah. Who else would like to offer up their solution?
You can show my very naive solution.
Let's have a look at that.
I
Cool. Yeah.
did have something more similar to ours.
Yeah. No. That's good. Straightforward. See, this is what we might call shippable code. Yeah. Like, is it yes or is it true?
Yeah.
I can read the code. I know what it does. Yeah. Not what we want. Not what we want for Code Golf, but what we would like in real life. Is it okay if I show your one? Ah, cool. So again, and I'm guessing is your shorter one just cutting off the ES and the. Oh, what's your shorter solution then? Yeah, I'm not sure how we display it. Let's then have a look. I like the variety of solutions to this one. We haven't fallen into one. I think possibly the shorter time helps a little bit with that, but so we haven't fallen into just one solution. So Niall's solution again, yeah, we're going across the general idea that we can that there are characters that only exist in one set that don't exist in the other set. Just doing it a slightly different way. Right, so we've seen all the other ones. Now, how do you save an entire 5 characters off the shortest one we've seen? And I think I know how this is done, and you have to think of it just in a different way. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, nice.
So You may have noticed that that the first that yes and yes and true come after in the alphabet. So Y and T come after N and F. So all you need to do is compare the first letter. You don't. Yes, you can. If you can drop that index entirely, you can save a whole 3 characters. And get 17 points because O is when you compare strings, you are comparing them lexicographically. So it does it for you. First, it compares the first characters, then the second one, and so on and so forth.
So you can actually save 3 characters off that.
Yeah. But given that there was only 5 minutes to find that, it's a pretty good solution. Cool. So we are coming towards the end now. I think we're going to run to about 9. So we got about another 10 minutes. So let's try another one.
Should we do 9 minutes? Like if we can, just to give a bit of time to the 3 answers.
Yeah, sure. Let's see how we do with this one. This might be a bit ambitious for the time left, but or it may not, because I'm terrible at judging these things. So what we want to do here is we want to write a function that just flips the case. So you're only going to get A to Z, no other characters. If it's lowercase, return uppercase. If it's uppercase, return lowercase. Oh, and yeah, I've got the case wrong in my example there, but hopefully it makes sense. And yeah, just to save you the googling, you've got string to uppercase and string to lowercase, which will convert things between upper and lowercase. But you do have to flip it. This is a sad day for programmers everywhere.
Well, let's see.
But yes, let's look at some solutions. So I'm going to look at ChatGPT last this time, given that the machines have beaten us all. And let's start. Who would like to go first?
Mine's 53.
Oh, where are you?
But yeah, no,
Oh, you changed your name.
a long time fiddling with avatar.
The most important thing, of course. Right. So, yeah. This is my favorite solution. This is. It may not be the best solution in terms of the rules, but it's cooler than any of the other ones, I think. Well, I haven't seen the other ones, so let's find out. But yeah. So, James, do you want to explain?
So the code point at gives the ASCII code in this case of the 0th character, which is the only character there. And ASCII is the American Standard Code of Information Interchange, as everyone knows. And the hat there is an XOR of 32, which is the difference between lowercase a and uppercase a. And then the from code point changes it back to whatever it is. So you get lowercase a transformed to uppercase a.
Cool. So I think that the thing it's taking advantage of here, though, so 32 is it the 6th bit in the binary? It's one, and a load of zeros. And in ASCII, the difference between uppercase and lowercase is only 1 bit. So by using a bitwise XOR against that, you can flip that 1 bit and you can switch between uppercase and lowercase. Very cool. But unfortunately, a complete failure because JavaScript does insist on having ridiculously long names for everything.
Char code rather than code voice. Char code. Yeah.
Ah.
I think that's what mine was.
Oh, let's look at some other solutions. Can we have a look at yours?
Mine was pretty similar.
So shaving one character off. I don't know why that's 1 character shorter. It looks about the same.
code point.
Ah.
Yeah, that's like it. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, here we are. No, you just skips the 0 because if you call child code point without giving an index, it just gives you the first one anyway. So that's so it's only one character difference. But yeah, didn't need that 0. But anyway, let's just work up from here. Cool. So now we have a different solution. I mean, it's beautiful. So no bit shifting happening here. We are just building the function name and then looking that up on the string and applying it. Yes. Yeah.
Hang on, like x is greater than the underscore is the
yeah. So an underscore. I didn't even know that. I might have said x is greater than like capital Z or something, but yeah, the underscore apparently is in the middle. So and again, as we learned last time, you can just compare characters. It does it lexically. Yeah. So that is a good solution. But apparently we can do better. So let's see. We've got more 49s. I'm going to assume they're all the same.
One before where it has the same number of characters and there's a different solution.
Okay.
I was in that.
Yeah, I mean, and there we are. So that wasn't actually saving that much characters. You could just do this.
We did it anyway.
It's still clever, but let's see how has ChatGPT brought shame to brought. Oh yeah, let's see. Has Jake got us? Same sort of thing. Okay, he's using a different comparison character. Just a different comparison. I guess everyone just typed in random characters. I don't know how it works. Cool. Right. So let's see. How has ChatGPT brought shame to all our houses? There we go. So who was it who called out they're missing the ER? There you go. Yeah. ChatGPT has realised that the ER was repeated, so you don't need to write it twice. All you need to realise is that what you're not uppering and lowering, you're up or lowering. Yeah, and you're operating on case. There we go. Yeah, pretty good.
We'll be handing out tissues.
Cool. Great. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the evening for us. I'll hand back to Ali to give last things. But yeah, thanks everyone for playing JS Golf.
Yeah, huge round of applause for Tom. Fantastic work. Yeah. And I'm happy to announce that ChatGPT is banned from all future racing events. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Tom. That was great. I suck. That's my top takeaway from this evening. Sorry, can you see me? Hello. Hi. And well done, Jake, for powering through on your own. So, Capacitor.js, that is what the next talk is going to be about. So, Capacitor.js, or I think it might just be called Capacitor.js, is how to run, how to create mobile apps with JavaScript, basically, or another way to create mobile apps with JavaScript. So yeah, so come along to that. If you saw Martin's talk at November's show and tell, it was really good. So I thoroughly recommend it. So yeah, fantastic. That's it. All that remains is for me to say thank you so much. Don't look at Tom's stuff. He's got crazy Emacs things on there. It'll burn your eyeballs. We are going to pack up now, put things away, recycle, etc. And then we're going to go around the corner to Unbarred and have a drink there. So I do hope you'll all join us. And thank you so much for coming. Big round of applause. Thanks.